They mocked my quiet nephew until they read what he wrote. My nephew Trevor is 11 and barely speaks above a whisper. At family dinners, he sits in the corner reading about black holes or sketching buildings with a focus that makes the rest of us seem like noise. He's not into football, doesn't care about Fortnite, and his shirts are never the same color as his shorts. His hair always looks like it just lost a fight with a pillow. Every Wednesday, I pick him up from school because his mom works hospital shifts. For weeks, I noticed 3 boys hovering by the gate when he came out. Same ones every time. They'd laugh, shove each other, point. One day, I heard one yell, "Nice shoes, weirdo!" Trevor's shoes were just normal sneakers. He didn't react, didn't flinch. He just walked to my car, backpack slung low. When I asked about it, he shrugged. "They're just bored," he said. That was Trevor. Quiet doesn't mean weak, but it sure looks like it from the outside. Then one Wednesday, he didn't come out. 10 minutes passed, 15. Finally, a teacher came out and asked if I could come inside. My heart started pounding. She led me to the principal's office. Trevor was sitting perfectly still in one of those plastic chairs, staring at the floor, calm as stone. Across from him was Mrs. Huang, the principal, looking uneasy. "There was an incident during lunch," she said. "Those same 3 boys had grabbed Trevor's backpack and dumped it out in front of everyone. Pencils, notebooks, everything scattered. They wanted something to laugh at, some secret, some silly doodle. Instead, they found a small black journal. One of them opened it and started reading out loud before a teacher could stop him. But what he read made the room go silent. Trevor hadn't written about crushes or comics. He'd written about them, about their parents. Mrs. Huang showed me a few pages. The first entry detailed how one boy's dad got kicked out of a school basketball game for showing up drunk. Another described how one kid's mom parked in the bus lane every morning, ignoring warning slips and causing traffic jams. Then there was the big one, pages about the ringleader's parents. Trevor had described in perfect detail how they'd screamed at the art teacher during a parent-teacher conference because their son got a B. He quoted them word for word, every insult, every curse. The kicker? Teachers confirmed it had actually happened. I looked at Trevor. "Where did you get all this?" He pointed through the glass door at the hallway, where the 3 boys were standing with their parent. "They talk about it all the time," he said. "At recess, in the hallways. They're loud. I just wrote it down." You could feel the oxygen leave the room. The parents looked like they wanted to vanish into the floor. The dad who'd been drunk at the game couldn't even lift his head. Mrs. Huang cleared her throat. "Technically," she said, "Trevor didn't break any rules. It was his private journal. The issue is that the boys took it and read it without permission. So the punishment landed where it belonged. Detention for all 3. Their parents said nothing, just grabbed their kids and left. When we walked to my car, I asked, 'Why'd you write all that, buddy?' He looked up at me like it was obvious. 'They make fun of me for being quiet,' he said. I wanted to show them what quiet people notice." The next Wednesday, those boys didn't even look at him. One actually switched sides of the pickup zone when Trevor walked by. By the end of the month, the whole school treated him differently. Not like he was suddenly popular, just respected, or maybe cautious. Even teachers seemed to give him more space. No one ever asked to see his journal again.